when you see fireflies in a forest, like what we do at the cottage, and we're like, oh, this is so beautiful. Like, and it feels like a very spiritual, meditative experience to be around these insects.
Yeah,
like, they're so cool. It actually means they're about to die because it's what they do in the last 2 weeks of their lives. And as a beetle, these beetles live for 2 years. So the last 2 weeks are actually like the end of their life.
Oh.
I know. It's like it could
But they're
be,
not like dying.
No.
They're just
they've come
in
out of the
last...
ground though.
Oh.
They're no longer in their larval stage. It's I think poignant, but to be honest, I when I looked at it, I'd be like, life, cool, but now I'm like, death.
Oh.
Because I do think that there's something beautiful about ending your life lighting up and dancing, and like there's something like poetic about the idea of like their larva before this, which I think is so interesting. For 2 years, first of all, that's a long time for an insect to live.
Yeah, there's like some cicadas and stuff that live underground for like 7 or 13 years. Isn't that crazy?
It's
and come
so
out
cool.
for 1 day.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
There's so many like mosquitoes and things. I'm like, well, in 24 hours, you measly thing. No, I love all creatures.
I do not love mosquitoes.
Yeah, I know, like they kill a lot of us. You know, like as humans, I'm like, I do not like mosquitoes. But yeah, as larvae, they can hunt snails and slugs. Like they use their little slime that they leave behind, and they hunt them. And as they hunt them, they light up. I'm like, that's so cool.
Whoa.
But it's underground, so I can't see it.
Oh.
And they live, and it's only near the end of their life that they finally actually leave and do what we all do or see when they light up. And it's like then they die after that, and that's their life cycle. Isn't that fascinating? And I think nice. Like we're all gonna die, and like us humans, we're like frail, and it's like they're dancing, they're lighting.
I mean, like we don't know the mental state of these bugs. They're
like
panicking, like they're just screaming the whole time.
They don't know why they light up. It's interesting. There's no scientific consensus as to why.
Oh, fair. Because I thought some of it was like mating, or I actually don't know.
Like definitely a specific, like the 3 scientists who are really think it's mating are like, well, it is mating. But then there's other people who actually think it's other.
Totally
yeah.
sure.
They'd be like, oh, that Susan always says it's mating.
It makes me think about human life and also like, because when you think of something like that, my initial gut instinct for a creature that lives underground, like, and some of them don't really move underground and then come up for like a day or 2 weeks, you're like, what's the point? You know, you're like, your life is so sad, but then you're like, I guess all life is not that different, and maybe in the last 2 weeks of our lives we will proportionately have like very different experiences, and like meaning is just a construct anyway.